Comm 150, where we learned about the difference between quantitative and qualitative data. So for example, quantitatively, our salaries next year will be around $30,000. Qualitatively, we'll be poor. Eating a lot of ramen, but that's okay. We didn't take this major to make a ton of money as soon as we graduate. We took this major because of the incredible faculty behind it. We took this major because of the interdisciplinary curriculum, and we learned so much from so many different subjects. We learned psychology, linguistics, even math, which is crazy. I don't know why we learned math, but in statistics class, which was the pinnacle of math for us, we learned about confidence intervals. You guys remember confidence intervals? I'll refresh your memory. So, like P equals 0.95, right? It means you're 95% confident that a certain value lies between two other values. And P equals 0.99 means you're 99% confident that you'll never use this information again. But even with all we learned, there's still a lot we don't know. Why do the old man and the buff man of Deneb eat together? And how long will the little Bruin Walk ninja jumper guy have to train? How long will he have to train before he gets drafted into the professional ninja leagues? I don't know how long. He's gonna just keep training. That's okay if we don't know these things. We're not gonna have to know the answer to every question. We're not gonna have to remember all the facts we learned in college. We're never gonna be sitting at a job interview and hear a recruiter go, so, it says here you took intro to linguistics. Give me examples of a voiceless bilabial stop and two fricatives and the job is yours. That's never going to happen. But if it does happen, we'll be able to go, if we do that, there's no way we don't get the job. But really, college wasn't about accumulating specific knowledge. We learned a ton that we're never going to use or remember. We have to realize that the point of our comm studies education wasn't about the what, it was about the how. With the help of this incredible faculty, we learned how to think, how to address problems, how to be original, how to make a place for ourselves in this world. It wasn't about what we learned how, and that's what has prepared us for this next step. And during this next step, we're going to face a lot of difficult questions. Questions that are harder than Bruco or Maloney's. And I know for me that's really hard to believe, but when we come to these difficult questions, we need to ask ourselves how, not what. Because what is just the details, the stuff we didn't remember from college? What is, what apartment are we going to get? What our salary will be? How is getting deeper into it? How is the bigger picture? How can we improve our lives and the lives of others? These are the kind of questions we need to ask. So if I could summarize this into two pieces of advice you could take with you. The first would be, when you come to a difficult question, ask yourself how and not what. And my second piece of advice would be, don't listen to a naive 22-year-old wearing a silly hat who has no idea what he's talking about. I wouldn't listen to him. Today, after 4 years at UCLA, we've had some time to grow, kind of incubate, and now we get sort of rebirth into the world. I'm going to leave you today with some imagery. Picture. Today, on June 15th, 2008, we are being expelled from the comforting, moist womb of college. But we will not come out kicking and screaming and bloody. No, we will come out confident and intelligent and not bloody. We will emerge as Bruins, ready to take on the world and teach our kids to hate USC. Thank you very much.